Top 5 Shocking Facts About the Japanese Yakuza Mafia. 1. Technically the Yakuza is legal. Yes, that's right, the Yakuza operates quite openly in Japan. You can easily find the headquarters of this organization in big cities. There are special signs hanging on their doors. The Yakuza legally operates business networks in many industries, from construction to the porn industry. Not only that, it has also been involved in Japanese politics for quite a long time. Public scandals over the links of leading politicians, including ministers, with the mafia occur regularly in this country, but rarely lead not only to resignations, but even to the deterioration of the political careers of those involved. The Yakuza has been openly sponsoring the right-wing Liberal Democratic Party of Japan for years, largely thanks to it. The LDP has been ruling the country since 1955 almost without a break, campaigning for the right candidates before elections, and so on. In general, the Japanese have long perceived the Yakuza as part of the national culture. 2. They are the largest mafia in the world. At the moment the Yakuza has over 100,000 full members, not counting the small-time helpers and young boys who are candidates for entry. About 58,000 of them work in Japan itself, and the rest outside the country. Back in the late 1960s there were about 184,000 Yakuza members, but their numbers began to plummet in the decades that followed, reaching their lowest point in recent history in 2016, only 39,000 Yakuza in Japan. But that same year, 2016, the Japanese authorities legalized gambling, and the number of Yakuza began to grow again, as gambling establishments are a real goldmine for gangsters. In addition, Yakuza is also one of the richest mafia. Thus, the fortune of the largest clan of Yamaguchi-gumi alone is approximately $80 billion. 3. The Yakuza has bases in America. As we mentioned above, the Yakuza's activities are not limited to the borders of Japan. It is expanding not only into neighboring Asian countries, but also into the United States. Thus, it is known for sure that Yakuza is operating in Chicago, Seattle, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, New York and other cities. But the main base of the Japanese mafia is in Hawaii, which is used as a transit station for smuggling drugs into the United States and smuggling weapons in the opposite direction. The Obama government even had to freeze the bank assets in America of the Yamaguchi-gumi clan and impose sanctions on several of its leaders. 4. Yakuza members cut off parts of their fingers. Another long-standing Yakuza tradition is yubitsume, which is the cutting off of part of one's fingers after committing a serious offense or mistake. The wronged Yakuza must personally cut off a phalanx on his ring finger or pinky finger and present it to his boss. If the boss accepts this gift, the subordinate is forgiven. If not, the Yakuza may even face the death penalty. This practice comes from an ancient punishment that was inflicted on gamblers who did not pay their gambling debts. Without a few fingers, a person not only experienced everyday discomfort, but also could not properly hold a sword, which made them vulnerable. In the case of the Yakuza, after the yubitsume, the bandit becomes more dependent on other members of the group and reduces his own activities. 5. One of the heads of the Yakuza clan turned out to be an FBI informant. Tadamasa Goto, the longtime head of the Goto-gumi clan, is one of the most legendary oyabuns, heads of the family, of the Yakuza. Starting his career in 1972 as an errand boy, he has managed not only to live into old age, but also to become one of the most influential and successful Yakuza, and to get away with it by getting caught up in some very unpleasant stories. So, in 2001 it was accidentally discovered that for several years in a row he had shamelessly leaked to the FBI his allies from other clans, disrupting, among other things, a number of major lucrative deals. Why? So that the FBI would help him and 3 of his Yakuza cronies to organize liver transplants in the United States. They had problems with it in Japan because of the severity of the documents required for such medical procedures, and Goto had been banned from entering the United States long before that. The fact is that serious liver problems are literally the Yakuza's occupational disease, both because of their lifestyle, and because of tattoos that impair sweating and block the passage of toxins through the skin. The amazing thing is that Goto was not punished for it, but remained the head of his clan until 2008. He took orders as a Buddhist priest in 2008, but was charged with murder in 2010, by presenting $1.5 million to the victim's relatives. Goto got away with it again. In addition, soon afterwards, the former oyabun published an autobiography in which he revealed many non-public aspects of Yakuza life.